Hello, 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 and welcome back. We are here with another video on Marvel Snap, and we are doing a Pool 2 Destroy deck today. So I have played Destroy deck before in Pool 1, and it was pretty fun. I actually did really well. So with this deck here in the Destroy pool, some of the main new cards that we have are Bucky Barnes. Now, Bucky Barnes goes into, if it would let me click it, Winter Soldier when you destroy it. Now, for being a 2-cost 6 power when you destroy it, so it starts with a 2-1, then goes to a 2-6, that's a really big power spike, and that's what we want in this deck. Other things we also have are Iceman here from Pool 2, and we also have Scorpion. Just very good cards to help stop synergies and to help slow our opponents down while they're trying to play their own stuff. Another card here is Sabretooth, who also has a good destroy synergy with him as well. Now, Sabretooth being a 3-cost 4 power, not too bad stat-wise, but the main ability with him is that you can destroy him. He goes back to your hand as a 0 cost, so you can just dump him on whatever turn you want afterwards. And also, he also keeps any buffs that get put onto him. So make sure you can buff your Sabretooth and keep the buff. And I guess the only other Pool 2 card in this deck is Killmonger. Killmonger you can probably switch out for something else. In all honesty, I don't mind having him in here because it's good for removing 1-drops. Now, yes, you can remove your own 1-drops, but honestly, you're probably going to be dropping your 1-drops into stuff like Carnage to help buff him up. As we all know what Carnage does, Wolverine, good discard, destroy card, synergy moves to another location, and Deathlocks our other destroy card. So, other cards we have in this deck, Yondu, I don't use a lot of Yondu, but removes the top card from your opponent's deck, can be quite powerful. We've got Enchantress to stop ongoing abilities. Now, if you want, you can switch out Enchantress for Cosmo if you find out it's the reveals that are more annoying. Or if you want another 4-drop, like you can pretty much put anything in here, maybe a Jessica Jones. But at the moment, I think it's decent just to be able to get rid of some ongoing abilities. It can just come in really nice, especially with certain decks that might chuck in Wong and all that. So that's pretty good. And American Chavez is here at the end. If you don't know, I love using American Chavez in a lot of my decks. Another really cool synergy that can happen as well is you can dump American Chavez and Sabretooth on the same turn if you destroy Sabretooth for a massive power swing. So most people are going to be thinking, oh, you're going to play to one location. You end up playing on 2 different locations and you might be able to steal a win. So with all of that ado, let's get into some games with this deck. Ah, that's what we wanted, okay. So I was going to be worried that we weren't going to get a 1-drop. But this is actually a very good starting kind of hand. So yeah, we're kind of hoping now for a Carnage or a Deathlock here. That's a little bit annoying. Makes it a little bit worse. Awesome. So what we're going to do here is we're going to Sabretooth, and next turn we're going to Carnage. I guess we are not going to Carnage. But what we can do here is we can kill Monger into Yondu here. So very unfortunately about the Cosmo there, it stops the reveal abilities going off. But we can still kill that Nova to give the buffs to certain cards. So the only reason I played Killmonger before playing Yondu is I didn't want to destroy Yondu. So they just got, I think, a Wolverine. Very unfortunate to lose that location. So what we need here is to... We're going to play Iceman into Wolverine over here. Carnage will most likely now get ripped. Yo, I thought so. Not too bad, and it gets destroyed. So I don't know if there's any chance I even win here, but we're just going to play it out anyway for the fun of it. So very unfortunate there to get Cosmo in the middle there. Otherwise, massive power swing. We would have destroyed Sabretooth over here. Have this power swing so we could drop in both lanes. So what the goal would have been here, American Chavez into right, Sabretooth into left. But how we're going to do this now is we are going to American Chavez over into the left. And just kind of see what happens. So he's played to left as well. Okay. Killmonger. And you know what? We've managed to somehow sneak that out. I'll take that. Honestly, I will take that. Alright, so with this, I think honestly going to play Iceman into turn 1. We have nothing to destroy anything, so there's not really the point of playing Nova straight away. Where this could have a really good effect on slowing our opponent down, even next turn if we hit something that costs a low amount. Honestly thinking Yondu here into Nova on the right side. So the only issue is I want to draw Killmonger here because he's playing lots of 1-drops. But it's also just going to completely clear my own board. She-Hulk, that's a good hit. Very, very good hit. 5 energy this turn. I just be able to dump our hand. Tell you what we get. Bucky Barnes. So, honestly, here we might play Wolverine into middle and Scorpion into the right. Actually, no, we won't. We will play Bucky Barnes to the right, Wolverine middle, Scorpion to the left. Because we're eventually going to want to destroy, Nova, so we might as well have these in the same location. And that's precisely what we just got. We got a good Deathlock play there. I'm actually going to snap. Don't usually like snapping because, well, it can go poorly. But this should be a good power swing for us going into the final couple turns. So he's played a Demon there. He played Deathlock into the middle. Only thing that's unfortunate here is Bucky Barnes got buffed not to Winter Soldier. It's not really worth 8 power. End up losing power. It's not worth playing Carnage. We'll just pass on this turn. See what he does. Bit unfortunate here. Would have really liked to have played him in the middle, but I can't. Very happy that he played to the left. Actually, no, I'm not. So, yeah. Really unfortunate here that we can't actually play anything over here. So no matter what, we would have lost the left lane, we lost the middle lane. So yeah, just really unfortunate locations there. So what we will end up doing is we'll take the retreat here because there is nothing I can do. Because yeah, nothing at all I can do. So yeah, unfortunate. Really poor locations to get. That middle location, I've been seeing that heaps at the moment. I don't know if it's the featured one, I'll have to have a look, but yeah, it's a terrible location to get, especially with this deck I've noticed. Usually it's struggling and stuff, that's why I wanted to chuck Wolverine there. Hoped he wouldn't get anything good there, but yeah, Deathlock was actually pretty decent. Alright, not too bad. Again, we're going to start off with Iceman, just to try and disrupt anything they want to play after this turn. Here we go. He also played Iceman. Deathlock was a bad hit there. Honestly, any of the 1-drops would have been happy with, because we can just play it this next turn. Well, that just hit Nova anyway, so what we'll do now is we'll play Nova into the middle. Since it hit one of the 1-drops. Guess I'm lucky that it didn't hit Deathlock. It hit Deathlock there. Deathlock would have just been completely dead. Carnage, that is a bad hit. That's a very bad hit. Alright. So what we're going to do here is we're going to Yondu into Scorpion left lane. Kind of build up into that Mojo world. Hopefully Yondu hits something good here. Squirrel Girl, not really what we're looking for, unless what this could be is like a Kazoo deck. Otherwise, that's a very good hit. And I think he was just going to play Bucky Barnes into the middle. Don't really care a lot about Mojo World. So what I'm thinking here is when we draw American Chavez, we're just going to play American Chavez into Bar Sinister. Because that's a lot of good power there. So we've lost our Carnage, so that means our Deathlock is our main source of synergy here for Destruction. So yeah, that's what's probably going to happen here. So hopefully the Scorpion as well, it might just be able to help us here at the end with just lowering the power of a lot of these cards. Might just make us we can nudge out ahead here. Okay, day mate. Yeah, Kazar. So that's an ongoing effect here, so... So this has changed up my play a little bit here. Now, do I just Killmonger here into middle? Destroy all the 1-drops here. Actually, I can just Killmonger into the left lane here. And then wherever he plays... I'm going to snap here. I feel pretty confident. Wherever he plays the next lot of cards, I can just Enchantress. And just cut a lot of the power. But it is next turn as well. Well, that all happens. A lot of stuff will be happening next turn. So now we're winning Mojo World. He's lost a lot of power there. But we've also buffed up a few of our cards here. Now, he didn't play anything. He could be going for a turn with, what's his name? Big dude, the Infinite. I feel pretty confident. Like, he could swarm the board here. So even if he plays Infinite Bar Sinister, gets a bunch of Infinites, we still win the other two locations. I'm just trying to think, what else could he do here? He does have a lot of 1-drops he could swarm. With the Kazar buff as well. Oh, they've retreated. So they might have actually been going for an Infinite play. Yeah, cool. I'll take that. It's a cheeky win. Alright, so with this Pool 2 Destroy deck, don't know how I really feel about it. It's alright. It's a bit of fun to play. I do enjoy playing it. I feel like you really need to wait until Pool 3 we start getting cards like Destroyer to really like influence this deck a lot, make it a lot better. But yeah, so but in this deck it did well. Like, it wasn't bad. We got really unlucky in that second game. But other than that, like, the deck did pretty well performed. And Killmonger there right at the end really showed why I like having that card there for decks like that, when ended up just making our opponent retreat. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will be constantly doing Marvel Snap stuff. I am really enjoying this game. I know if you've been watching my most recent content, there has been a little bit of a change up in the style of stuff I'm uploading. But I will not stop playing Marvel Snap. I'm really enjoying this and uploading more content, and I'm thinking of the next deck to upload for this game. So most likely it's probably going to be maybe a discard deck, but I'm not certain yet on what I'm going to do. But yeah, if you do enjoy my content, please feel free to like and subscribe, and I can't wait to see you all next time.